I'm an RUK or RIT Kosovo alumni. I work at UNICEF Innovations Lab as Youth-Led Project Officer. Firstly, I would like to use the opportunity and thank RIT. Firstly, when I joined the UK in 2010, I got introduced to what volunteerism is, and being part of charity club, economist club, management club, we did sort of several volunteer work. And today, UNICEF, jointly with OSCE Mission in Kosovo and the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport, has signed the administrative instruction on youth voluntary work, which means that all your voluntary work until now is supported by the law. And who knows more about volunteer work more than AUK students do. Secondly, everything I do in my job is what I've learned here. Like everything. Professor Wetzel is the one that taught me everything, with other professors as well. But being in management club and in management classes, we use a technique which is not learned in all universities in the world, and that is human-centered design technique, which we use in our workshops to come up with social enterprises, to come up with businesses, actual businesses that are run by youth in Kosovo. Today, I'm here to present the newest opportunity, which is Startup Social Venture Workshop. Startup will be held this month from 17th to 18th of December, and all costs, accommodation, transport, and food are covered by UNICEF Innovations Lab, and the deadline to apply is 8th of December, which is this Thursday, until midnight. To learn more about UNICEF Innovations Lab, who we are. At UNICEF Innovations Lab, there are 3 pillars. One is by youth, for youth. The other is youth empowerment and advocacy, and the other is design center. So what our pillar does, it empowers adolescents and youth to transform their social impact ideas into actionable projects. So what UNICEF Innovations Lab serves is a pre-incubator where you have an idea about a product or a service, and then we help you develop it. So why you should be part of Startup? First of all, you get the chance to learn more about social entrepreneurship. You can use the opportunity to establish a social enterprise. And do you know what a social enterprise is, firstly? Not you, Adam. Yeah, you probably know, but it's a bit late. Yeah? Yes?
Me?
Yeah?
Social enterprise is a small up-running building that can tackle a social challenge or a social issue. Usually an idea which comes to solve a solution that's around
Right.
us.
Yes. That's it. What more? You can develop a creative and innovative solutions and gain more knowledge about financial literacy, which I'm sure you all did during economics and management classes. Connect with other related businesses whose target is having social impact in society. And as UNICEF and UNICEF Innovations Lab, we have several contacts not only with local NGOs, but international NGOs from United States to Netherlands, and all of our funds are from ING Bank in Netherlands, and they really love what we're doing here. What else? You can win up to 5,000 euros to make your social idea real. Okay, I've told you about this opportunity, but first of all, we have to know what social entrepreneurship is. And one of your colleagues said it perfectly, maybe because he heard it while I presented it before in other classes.
No.
Or or maybe because he's okay. Social entrepreneurship refers to the practice of combining innovation, resourcefulness, and opportunity to address critical social and environmental challenges. And the key concept of social entrepreneurship are innovation, market orientations, and systems change. And who are social entrepreneurs? Are society's change agent, and together with institutions, networks, and communities, social entrepreneurs create solutions that are efficient, sustainable, transparent, and have measurable impact. Now, how to apply? You have to have an idea for a product or a service. You have to form a group, a team, from 3 to 5 members. They have to be citizens of Kosovo, and they have to be within the age group of 15 to 25. And I believe that all of you are within that age group, are citizens of Kosovo, and can make a team from 3 to 5 members. What about the idea of a product or a service? Do you have any idea in mind while studying that you really wished you could have the funds to establish it? Yes?
But even though if you have the idea or the product or whatever, Kosovo lacks the institutions and the financial and political stability in order to maintain your distribution channels and everything that have to do with that
That's
product.
such a pessimistic approach.
It's
Let me tell you
reality.
2 examples. One of which we funded, in fact 2 of them. One is SOS Group, SOS Children, SOS Village, children who do not have parental care. They were in our first edition, which is Upshift. Upshift is another workshop which we do with young people, mostly marginalized. They come up with a problem. And their problem were that they were really depressed at home because they didn't attend high school or even university. And they were 15 of them, which were semi-independent from the village which they were raised. So what they did is they came up with an idea to do cards for events, gift cards. So they won Upshift and they applied for startup, and they wanted to open a social venture, which is social because we have to do with children of SOS Village. So what they did is they expanded their work, and now they have a business where they organize events, and the project is called Dekorime nga dora ime. And everything is handmade from 50 young men and women. The other idea, it's ink light. They applied at Upshift, the other workshop where you apply with a problem, and their problem was that people with special needs, with lack of disabilities, they didn't have what to do during free time. We know that the education system doesn't provide tools and support for these people, so they wanted to form a sustainable work for them. So what they did is they opened a business, and they make candles from bee wax, from bee data, they sell it everywhere in Kosovo, in every restaurant. So every candle that you see in restaurants or anywhere, it's made from people with special needs in Czech. So these are 2 examples that we supported, 2 projects we supported. I believe that you can come up with sorts and sorts of ideas which can be a product or a service. So again, have an idea or for a product or service, be 15 to 25, form a group from 3 to 5 members, and be a citizen of Kosovo. And one last detail, companies which are registered less than 6 months are also encouraged to apply. So what will you benefit? Besides you get the money, you're going to have mentorship for an additional of 6 months, which in UNICEF Innovations Lab team will assist in developing your idea. What else? You have available space in Sunny Hill, which you can use for your training, for your work, for everything you need. And technological equipment from laptop to projector and everything else. Where can you find us? Have you heard about UNICEF Innovations Lab before, actually? Yeah, most of you. You can find us on Facebook. We're very, very, very active on Facebook. We have workshops, if not every week, every 2 weeks. Every weekend. We also work on weekends. So it's kosovoinnovations.org, our website. And in Facebook, you can find us UNICEF Innovations Lab Kosovo. You can call us on the phone if you have any uncertainty while filling the application form. Now, I will tell you the application form. Before that, never start a business just to make money, start a business to make a difference. And that's what we want. We want a group of young people who really want to make a difference in their community. So you've got an idea?
Yes, but it's a secret.
It's a secret, okay. We'll be the only one to see your secret. Can't wait to see your secret. I'm going to tell you now the application form, so you don't have any complaints and you won't say, oh, I don't know how to apply. Okay. You have it in Albanian.
Wow.
Secretary.
Okay, so it's this. Apply for startup. You have all the information here. And you have the application form. Okay. The application form is really easy. You have all the eligibility criteria over there. You have to build your team. You just have to press how many team members you have. It's 3, 4 to 5. Once you start, for example, 3. Can I have your attention, please? You have to provide information for each team member: first name, last name, date of birth, gender, status, town, village, city, phone, and email. It is really important. Just a second. It's really important that the first team member, which is considered the leader of the group, has an email written over there, which he or she checks it regularly, because we inform the group by email, eventually in the phone. So please do write the information for each participant. And then, the other question. It's describe your product and or service. It's and or, because usually when you have a product, you have the service in it. I mean, you can't sell a product without a service. So if you have an idea in mind, what you have to do is just describe it briefly. Then you have to specify the benefits of your product and or service to the community. How is it social? What problem does it solve and what gaps does it fill? The other question is, at which stage of development is your product and or service currently? Because we really want to know if you're concepting the idea, you're in an initial phase of it, if your product or service has been tested, so you do have a prototype, or you have launched product and service which is available to the community. The other question is, does the product already exist in the market? And in the market, we mean Kosovo. If it exists in the world, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to exist in Kosovo. Okay? It doesn't have to exist in Kosovo. In the world, it might exist. Product or service beneficiaries. There are always beneficiaries for every product, every service that you have. It might be teachers, it might be school students, it might be elderly people, it might be people with special needs. So it depends on the product or service idea you have. And then you write the target groups and the service beneficiaries. Product service previous support. Have you and or your team previously benefited from any program regarding your product or service described above? So if you have a launched product or service and you have been funded, we would really like to know if you had previous support on that idea. So you just press submit and that's it. Is it simple?
Simple.
Yeah. So are you thinking to apply? The deadline is December 8th. It's this Thursday. Question?
Yes, Dorotea, I heard like many students, I encouraged some of my friends to apply, but they had an idea like, let's like each of one of the group send an idea, whichever gets chosen, then we gather for the competition. Is that allowed? Like a group of friends, all of them send idea. Like, don't write
The
any.
same idea?
No, different ideas.
Different ideas?
And then none of them write the team members.
No, we have to have a team member.
So that's why I'm saying. So none of them send the team members, and
You
then
write the
whichever
same
idea
thing.
gets chosen to participate.
You
just
can
group.
actually submit the application form without writing team members?
I haven't done it. No, I haven't done.
No,
But
I
they're
don't
just
believe
saying
you can
that
do
they.
that. Or maybe you can write like blah blah blah, and then the system takes it as it's a real person, but I don't think that's allowed. And that's the first information we see, and we don't consider those applications which don't have team members information.
They want to put team members, but just like put names, just to fill. And then in the end, they don't show up, so we just group.
Look, if you're like 10 young men and women who have some ideas, and you really want to be part of the workshop, the thing is that the group that it's accepted to partake at the workshop are the ones who participate in the workshop, but after they win the competition, all of you guys can join the group in implementation phase.
Can you apply same names?
Same names, only one. Wow. Usually people like have one idea in mind.
But if you have three members in your group, maybe they have other ideas.
I think you,
Sure,
you
they
have
can
to
apply-
have one idea.
They can apply with other team members if
Is that enough?
if you're like 3 friends and each one of you have an idea, you can apply separately with team members in it, with 3 to 5 team members. Other. Plus previous young people who have benefited from our programs can't apply again.
Oh, really?
Or video.
Okay, my roommate will apply.
Okay,
I will be in my there.
why not?
No.
What else? Do you have any other question?
Actually, we have class now.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Men lite grupp, jag vill då fara med ministris.
Di nuovo a Polisi Antonio.
Dopo
Caralho.